Guys, it happened. We finally have an easy to use, trustworthy broker with a great looking interface, a flat trading fee of only €1, free automated saving plans, and fractional shares. I'm talking about Trade Republic, which finally expanded beyond German-speaking countries to all across Europe. And Trade Republic is based in Germany, where it is strictly regulated and supervised by the Federal Bank and the German BaFin, not some remote island with questionable regulatory oversight. This could be an amazing addition to Interactive Brokers, especially for new, inexperienced investors. I also believe it's better than Degiro in a few ways, which we'll talk about in this video. Ultimately, I tested Trade Republic quite a bit over the past few weeks and even set up a monthly ETF saving plan for my 3-month-old daughter to give her a head start on her investment journey as well. As a result, combined with my 6 years of experience in the stock market so far, during which my wife and I were able to grow our ETF portfolio to over €186,000 in value, I now feel ready to give you an honest review of the broker with all the pros and cons. After all, I've used a lot of different brokerage accounts over the years. Before I get into it, you can find my link to Trade Republic in the description below, which is one way you can support me if you enjoy this kind of content. Apart from subscribing, of course, so you don't miss any upcoming finance videos specifically for European investors. We're even running a promotion right now where you can get a share of a stock valued between 15 to €25 depending on the country you're based in. Okay, here's what you should know. Trade Republic was founded in 2015 in Berlin, Germany as a mobile-first broker. Don't worry, they have a web interface as well. They currently have 1 million customers and €6 billion in assets under management. All the cash you keep on your Trade Republic account is protected up to €100,000 per investor via the deposit guarantee scheme in Germany with the Solaris Bank and Deutsche Bank, or Ireland via Citibank Europe. And the securities, so your stocks or ETFs, are always held separately from the company at the custodian bank HSBC Germany in your name. HSBC is the largest bank in Europe by assets under management. Your shares remain your property even if Trade Republic or the custodian bank HSBC were to ever go bankrupt. In that case, they can simply be transferred to another brokerage account of yours. As for the basics, there are no account fees, no exchange connectivity fees or anything similar, so you're not wasting any money on Trade Republic as a simple buy and hold investor. Now, let's get to what makes this broker special. First, you can buy partial shares of stocks or ETFs as well, both when placing a direct order or via one of the free saving plans. This means you can fully invest whichever amount you choose right away. Here's what I mean. Let's say you have €500 you want to invest into the Vanguard FTSE World, which is our personal favorite ETF. Now you can place a buy order by simply entering €500 as the amount you want to invest, and then the broker will not only buy full shares, as is usually the case, but even partial shares. So in this case, you're getting 5.32 shares, meaning you're able to fully invest your funds at once. Normally, you would only be getting 5 full shares, and then the remaining amount, in this case about €30, would stay in cash uninvested. So this is definitely a great feature. And with Trade Republic, you only pay a flat €1 fee for your order, no matter which amount. The one thing I would keep in mind is that you're still placing a market order. So you're paying the current price that your stock or ETF is traded for at that moment on the German Lang & Schwarz exchange. This means that I would still make sure that you're placing your orders on weekdays between 9 to 17:30 Central European time, as that's when the largest European exchanges are open, and therefore you limit your risk of overpaying due to low liquidity. If you're investing a larger amount at once, I think it still makes sense to place a limit order instead. Here is setting the maximum you're willing to pay per share based on current market prices to protect yourself from short sudden moves upwards in price for the shares you're buying. The one downside is you can only buy full shares via a limit order. Whichever way you place the order, you'll still be paying the same €1 transaction fee. Now, let's get to the second feature that makes Trade Republic special. Free saving plans for thousands of stocks and ETFs. With these, you even save the €1 transaction fee. These are completely free of charge. Here, you're getting partial shares as well, so the amount you set will be fully invested each time. When you create a savings plan, you can choose the frequency yourself. Weekly, twice a month, monthly, or every quarter. And if you want it to be executed for the first time at the start or middle of the month. And here's the best part. You can enter an amount starting from as low as €1 that you want to be invested each time. This is a game changer in my opinion. So if you've been looking for a way to dollar cost average into the market at regular intervals without needing to actively place orders each time, now you have an easy automated way to do that. You can of course cancel your savings plan at any time. Not only that, at least in Austria or Germany, and only when using the mobile app, you can even set up your savings plan so that Trade Republic automatically collects the amount you're investing from your own external bank account beforehand, instead of you needing to wire the money to Trade Republic manually. I haven't been able to test this for other countries, so please let me know if you live outside of those two and you have that feature as well. Then again, you probably don't mind keeping some cash for upcoming investments on your Trade Republic account. Here's why. The third feature that's currently unique about Trade Republic is that this month they started paying 2% interest per year, paid monthly on the uninvested euro funds on your account up to a maximum balance of 50,000 euros. Just make sure you activate it in your account using the mobile app. You should see a symbol asking you to activate it, after which it should look like this. And no, there is no catch. The money is secured up to 100,000 euros per investor via each bank's deposit guarantee scheme, and you can withdraw it anytime. If I had to guess, Trade Republic probably knows that people are more likely to trade when they have the money already sitting on their account than when they don't. And when people trade more, the broker makes money. So keep that in mind and don't start investing or trading more than you were planning initially. Stick to your investment strategy. As for me, I decided to move some of my cash reserves, which I need to easily access for upcoming tax and social insurance payments, to Trade Republic to earn a bit of interest on them without taking on additional investment risks. And before doing that, I also tested how long withdrawals from Trade Republic take. In my case, it took exactly 72 hours, so 3 full business days for the money to be back on my Austrian bank account. By the way, as I said at the start of the video, Trade Republic is currently running a promotion where you can get a free stock valued between 15 to 25 euro, depending on the country you're based in. 25 euros if you're in Germany, Austria, Ireland, Netherlands, Luxembourg, 20 euro if you're in Belgium, France, Italy, Finland, or 15 euro if you're based in Spain, Estonia, Greece, Latvia, Lithuania, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia. To get the free share, here's what you need to do. First, sign up to Trade Republic. And if you want to support me, you can do that using my link in the description below. After your brokerage account has been successfully opened and verified, you should see the exact details of the offer in the app. Based on the country you're in, it will tell you to deposit 500 to 3,000 euros in the first few weeks and to make either 3 to 5 trades, again depending on the country you're from. These trades have to be orders you place directly. A savings plan doesn't count. I found this out in my own testing, so you don't have to. Still, since each order only costs 1 euro, you won't be spending more than 3 to 5 euros respectively to fulfill all the requirements. That's it. The free share is added to your account 1 business day after all the conditions have been met. And you can sell the stock you received the day after that if you want. My wife, who's based in Austria, ended up receiving a free partial share of Volkswagen, and she sold the stock the day after for 54 euros minus the usual 1 euro trading fee. Depending on when you're watching this, if you're not seeing this offer anymore after signing up, it probably means that they stopped the promotion. But don't be too sad, I also didn't get it when I signed up a few years ago. Alright, here are a few more important things you should know about Trade Republic. I'm happy to report that there is no share lending, so you're not exposed to counterparty risk from lending activities. Unlike Degiro or Trading 212, for example, where you sadly can't opt out of the share lending policy. You can also transfer your shares from Trade Republic to another broker whenever you want, a feature that's very important. Only fractional shares can't be transferred. So if you own 103.4 shares of your favorite ETF and you want to transfer those, you can transfer the 103 full shares, but the 0.4 remaining partial shares have to either stay on Trade Republic or you can sell them. In my opinion, Trade Republic only has a single limitation if you're a buy and hold investor like me. All the orders are exclusively executed via a single exchange, Lang & Schwarz in Germany. You can't choose another exchange. If you wanted to do that for whatever reason, you would need to first transfer your shares over to another broker where that's possible, which you're luckily able to, as we just discussed. That being said, if you place your orders on workdays, so Monday to Friday, from 9 to 17:30 Central European time, which is generally when you have the most liquidity and the tightest spreads, you shouldn't be paying any more for your shares over other large European exchanges like Xetra, for example. According to Trade Republic and an independent study they commissioned, you even save 52 cents per 1,000 euro invested compared to Xetra, the largest exchange in Germany. And that's not even taking the lower transaction fees into account. I'll have to test it a bit further myself, but from what I've seen so far, the share price my ETF orders were executed for wasn't any higher compared to other exchanges. Okay, now you're probably wondering, this all seems a bit too good to be true. What are the downsides? So let's have a look at the pros and cons, starting with the cons for a change. While Trade Republic is easier to use than Interactive Brokers or Degiro, it's clear that they designed it for mobile first and only added the web view later, which is still missing a few features. Here, for example, you can see that you get more info about your ETF using the mobile app. Trade Republic only uses a single exchange, Lang & Schwarz in Germany, as we just discussed. And for routing all the orders through the single exchange, they receive payment for order flow, which is how they're able to offer the free saving plans and low fees. And the last con is that they have fast deposits, so usually my money arrived the same day, but relatively slow withdrawals. So as I told you before, it took 3 full business days. Now let's take a look at the pros. There are no account fees, free savings plans for thousands of stocks and ETFs, a flat 1 €1 fee for orders, partial shares, both when you invest directly or via a savings plan, no share lending, stocks and ETFs can be transferred anytime, 2% interest on your Euro cash balance while still having €100,000 protection for cash via the deposit guarantee in Germany and Ireland, plus asset segregation where your shares are always held separately from the broker in your name at HSBC Germany. And lastly, Trade Republic is based and strictly regulated in Germany, not some random remote island with questionable regulatory oversight. To finish things off, let's compare Trade Republic with its two main competitors, which are also available all across Europe, Degiro and Interactive Brokers. Here's the deal. I think with Trade Republic expanding within the European market, we now have a better option than Degiro for new inexperienced investors. It's easy to use, you have free automated savings plans, fractional shares, a €1 flat fee for direct orders, no exchange connectivity fees, and most importantly, at least for me, your shares are never lent out. They're always exclusively yours. Meanwhile, Interactive Brokers will still remain my personal number one choice, especially for large portfolio amounts. I just trust this broker the most based on its long history and its strong financial position. IB also has a lot more features and statistics I like to use on a regular basis and gives you access to 150 financial markets all across the world, not just a single exchange. I just wish Interactive Brokers wasn't so complex. It's definitely in need of a redesign, as the broker can be quite overwhelming at the beginning. On the other hand, Trade Republic has done an excellent job at making its interface and the investment process as easy as possible. With everything that it offers, it's very easy to recommend. When it comes to direct orders, especially for amounts above €2,000, I'm still planning on placing those on Interactive Brokers. So when the market drops, for example, and I want to buy more right away, as I did a lot last year. That's because of its smart routing system when placing orders, which gets you the best price across all available exchanges. I'm confident that for those, Interactive Brokers is still the better choice. That being said, just as we did for our daughter, I'm going to set up a free automated saving plan for my favorite ETF, the accumulating Vanguard FTSE World, on Trade Republic as well. I just really appreciate the convenience of having my money invested automatically and even getting fractional shares for the full investment amount. I might even try a weekly frequency for my savings plan. I also moved a large chunk of our cash reserves here to earn 2% interest on them for as long as they have the offer. All in all, I'm very happy that Trade Republic expanded beyond German-speaking countries. We finally have another excellent broker to choose from, which even offers some unique features over the others. Before you take off, if you'd like to support me and check out Trade Republic for yourself, feel free to use my link down below, which at the time of my recording gets you a free share valued 15 to 25 euros, depending on the country you're based in. And don't forget to subscribe for more European finance videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.